What up, YouTube? Team Movies here. Now, with the new Netflix film Spencer Confidential, starring Mark Wahlberg, Alan Arkin, Winston Duke, premiering on Netflix this week, since it is directed by Berg, I decided to do my top 5 favorite Berg movies. Because Berg, he's an awesome director. I mean, yeah, he had some misfires, March 2281, and I'm one of the rare folks who didn't mind his Battleship film. But, yeah, it's a pretty good film that I really quite like. So instead of the top 10, because he hasn't really done much he warrant a top 10 of, I'm going to do my top 5 favorite Peter Berg movies. So, and I'm going to only talk about his directing credits. I'm not going to be talking about his acting credits, because he's been in movies too, like The Great White Hype he's been in and all that, but these are only his directing credits. Alright. So that being said, here's my top 5 favorite Peter Berg movies. Alright. Coming in at number 5th spot, it is Lone Survivor. Now, the movie takes place in 2005's Afghanistan, and you got Mark Wahlberg, who portrays the Navy SEAL named Marcus Luttrell, where you got other Navy SEALs, Michael Murphy, played by Taylor Kitsch, Danny Dietz, played by Emil Hirsch, and Michael X. Alston, played by Ben Foster, who ends up deploying on a mission to surveillance and take on the Taliban leader, Ahmad Shahid. And it's a really great movie about survival, and it's probably one of the best war movies that got released in recent years. This was another really good pair up with Mark Wahlberg and Peter Berg. Those two really work with each other really well. You also had Eric Bana was in this. Some really good cast members. I mean, if you guys never really seen Lone Survivor, I've only probably seen this movie maybe once or twice, and that's really it. It's actually a bit of a hard watch, but other than that, it's a really good film. Definitely go check out Lone Survivor if you guys haven't seen that. Number 4, I'm going to go with The Rundown. Now, this movie starred Dwayne Johnson years before he became as big as the star he was. Now, this actually paired The Rock with Sean William Scott, and those two really play off each other well. I think they do another movie together. Sean William Scott and The Rock both really have great chemistry with one another. But anyway, here you got Dwayne Johnson, who portrays, and at the time he went by The Rock. So anyway, you got Johnson, who portrays Beck, who's this tight-lipped bounty hunter who doesn't really like to use guns and accept jobs, and he accepts jobs without being questioned or. And so, Beck's employer Walker, played by William Lucking, ends up sending him to the Amazon, to locate his cocky son named Travis, played by Sean Scott. And Beck ends up discovering a population controlled by a Chinese treasure hunter, played by Christopher Walker. And so, to survive, they end up, they must, work together with, and you also got Rosario Dawson was in this, who plays, the female lead. The Runaway was a really fun early 2000 film. The original title was supposed to be called Welcome to the Jungle, but they ended up changing it to The Rundown. And Sean William Scott and Dwayne Johnson, they really need to do another movie together. Those two really play off each other well in The Rundown. And this movie was really Dwayne Johnson's first portrayal into the jungle, because since then he's been doing lots of jungle-based films, of course Jumanji. He did Jungle Cruise coming, so he's a big jungle guy. And The Rundown is definitely one of them. It's really fun. It's entertaining. It has lots of funny one-liners. If you guys never really seen The Rundown yet, how did they never want to do a sequel? It's still beyond me, but it's really good. Alright, coming in at number 3, I'm going to go with Friday Night Lights. Now, this is, of course, based on the book, which ended up also getting turned into a TV show on NBC. Friday Night Lights is definitely one of the best football movies that came out in recent years. It does take place in a small, turbulent town in Texas, and you got this star trailblazer, Bobby Miles, played by Derek Luke, who is seriously injured during his first game of the football season. And you got Billy Bob Thornton, who portrays the new coach Gary Gaines, who's trying to instill in the other team members and by proxy the town itself, and get the get the team members all back on tracks and on the field and on. And this is a really good one. I probably prefer the movie over the TV show. The TV show was pretty decent, for Kyle Chandler, but the movie was still really decent. I mean, you also had Taylor Kitsch was in this. You had some really good cast members. I mean, Connie Britton, who of course went on to star in the. They probably moved it one. Anyway, of course, Connie Britton, who ended up appearing on the TV version of it, was pretty good in this. It's really good, really inspirational. Billy Bob Thornton as the coach. I mean, that was pretty good. Not to mention, you also had Tim McGraw was in this. Some really good cast members. If you guys never really seen the Friday Night Lights movie, definitely go check that one out. Alright. Coming in at number 2, I'm going to go with Hancock. Now, this is probably one of the best superhero movies that's not based on the comic book. Hancock, starred Will Smith, who plays this scruffy, drunken superhero named Hancock, who protects the citizens of Los Angeles, but also leaves a horrendous collateral damage in the wake of every well-intentioned Vietnam. And so you also got Jason Bateman, who plays this PR executive, and Charlize Theron, who plays his BF White. Anyway, Hancock is really fun, really entertaining. Will Smith as a drunken superhero. What more can you ask for? I mean, of course, Hancock's trying to save this, couple and all from some madmen. That's one of them. And how I am still baffled how on earth we never got to see a sequel to Hancock. It's literally beyond me. I mean, the movie did pretty well. Like when it got released in back in 2008, the film did pretty well in the box office. So I have no idea why we never got to see a sequel. But I mean, hey, if you guys never really got to see Will Smith's Hancock movie, do yourself a favor, go check it out. It's really fun. It's entertaining. Great humor. I mean, Will Smith as a superhero. Come on, what more can you ask for there? Yeah, definitely go check out Hancock if you guys never seen it. And I still have no idea why we never got to see a sequel, but anyway. Alright, my number 1, literally my favorite Peter Berg movie of all time is literally 2013's, wait, not 2013, 2000, I think I released 2015, I believe, but it is the film Patriots Day. Now, anyway, if you guys now, Patriots Day is literally a movie that you could probably just watch once and never really watch it. Like really, Peter Berg's best films are the ones based on true stories, and Patriots Day is one of them. This is of course about the 2013 Boston Marathon bombing, and you got Mark Wahlberg, who portrays Sergeant Tommy Saunders. You got Kevin Bacon, who portrays FBI special agent Richard Deslers, and John Goodman as Commissioner Ed Davis, who joins the courageous survivors and first responders to hunt and track down the the suspects and bring them to justice and all. And oh boy, this movie really, I mean it's really sad. It was a really sad film. I mean, you're definitely gonna need some tissues while you watch this. And it's a really great one. Mark Wahlberg, was probably one of the best performances I've seen about him. How on earth did it not do so well in the box office? Like the movie did not do so well at all. Like a bit struggling in the box office, but man, Patriots Day was just magnificent. Hard to watch. Like I probably only seen this movie maybe about twice, maybe three times, and it's not an easy watch. I mean, this movie also pays tribute to the people who lost their lives on that fateful day, and man, this is a really really tragic hard watch. And if you guys haven't really seen Patriots Day, definitely go check it out. It's a really terrific film, but granted, you're going to need tissues while you watch this, because there's not going to be a dry eye at all if you watch this film. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me do the quick rundown. 5, Lone Survivor. 4, The Rundown. 3, Friday Night Lights. 2, Hancock. And 1, Patriots Day. Now, he's done other stuff as well. Mod 22 is probably his worst in my opinion. God, that movie sucked. Deepwater Horizon was pretty good. Battleship is kind of a guilty pleasure. I don't care what anyone says. Battleship was pretty awesome. Let's see. He did The Kingdom with Jamie Foxx. That was pretty good. He's got some other pretty decent stuff. Can't wait for Spencer Confidential, though. Anyway, let me leave you guys. What are some of your favorite Peter Berg movies? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here, C-Movie signing off.